Mr. Young, just wanted to show you, we've got your bottom painted on your boat, and so the next stage, and we got some. You remember this thing was loose as a goose. We could pick up one corner and then we had to pick it up 5 or 6 inches before anything else moved, before the other corner or the front of the boat moved. So it was really loose. So we did some repair to the deck framing. Of course, we're having to crawl underneath it to repair the framing that was back here. The decks back here were extremely loose. There may be some other supporting work that we need to do, but those were the worst. So where we're at is, of course, we tried to keep all of the paint and goo, try to reduce the amount of paint and goo that's getting on the side of the boat, so that we don't have a lot of removal. We don't have really any removal to do. We'll just strip the, this is ready to be stripped and sanded and so forth. So the question is, last time you were here, I was kind of thinking that you guys were going to do the top sides. Last time you were here, if I understood correctly, you wanted me to go ahead and prep the sides, which would include sanding, several days of sanding to fare this all out, and then staining, and then we would have to put the sealer on it, because otherwise when you transport this, if you get dirty water in there, these boards don't know dirty water from stain. So the dirty water, road water, road dirt, road grime would have a tendency to would be under the finish and perhaps soak into the wood. So we don't want to do that. We want it at least all the sealer on, maybe even a coat of varnish before you go down the road. So I need to work a price out on what that would be to do that sanding for you. Or, this is something, after we turn it over, this is something you guys could do in your own body shop, with long line sanders and so forth. So you might want to do it in your own body shop, and that's the reason for my my video and my questions. The other thing is, on the trailer, we actually had a guy behind you that's paid in full. So we're building his trailer first. We have all the parts in for your trailer and all the parts in for his trailer. We're going to build his first, and then if we don't have any more people paying full, then we'll have time that we can finish yours kind of on speculation and let you pay upon completion. So I thought I was agreeing to a partial up front and then a partial when it hit the manufacturing process, which is what we do up there in Canvas all the time, which is probably, obviously there was a misunderstanding. Rule number 1, customer is always right. Rule number 2, even if the customer's wrong, refer to rule number 1. I think, you know what you said. I just thought I was agreeing to something else. And so it was a misunderstanding on my part. So anyway, so this one's going to go out first. And then when we get done with this one, we'll switch over to yours. So anyhow, just wanted to show you the progress on the trailer. We've got all your steel, and all your steel is prepped for painting. We're ready to, matter of fact, we've drilled all your steel for the support of the brake lines and the wooden bunks that go on this to support your boat. We've actually started cutting steel for the bow stop for both trailers. And we've got your axle sliders made for your trailer as well. That'll be, I believe we got 2 of them laying on the floor over there. But that's this axle slider that goes on the slider angle that goes on the slider channel. We have your cross members made over here also for your trailer. These guys on the floor. So we've got your trailer underway, but like I said, this guy's paid in full. So we thought it only fair to go ahead and finish his first. We'll come back to yours. Thanks.